Hey supporters, this is our October update. A lot has gone on, but before we dive into giving you an update on praises and prayer requests, I want to share with you just a couple of thoughts from Psalm 34. I've been living in it for the last month about. Psalm 34 verse 15 says, "The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous and his ears toward their cry." And further down in verse 17, David says, "When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles." Verse 18 continues, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." I know this has been a tough year for all of us in so many ways with COVID and all kinds of transitions and adjustments. And it's just a reminder, the Lord comprehends every emotion that we've ever experienced. And even as we sit in our corners and wonder in the dark if God cares, His scripture tells us clearly that He does. He's near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. So
a little update mainly about our housing. As you probably know, we have our house in Arizona, and it is in contract. It's supposed to close on October 25th. Yay, which is really exciting. And then we looked for a house here in Idaho, about a 20-25 minute radius of the office, and we ended up buying one here in Horseshoe Bend that's less than a mile from the office, so Kelly will be able to walk to work. Even in the winter, he can have snowshoes on and walk to work. And that is set to close on November 3rd. So we're pretty excited about that, and ask that you continue to pray that it just goes smoothly and everything closes without a glitch.
yeah, a couple of praises on the ministry front. We had a meeting last week with volunteers from Emmett, one of the towns that we want to start a new Youth Dynamics ministry. And the enthusiasm was high, the ideas were flying. People are very encouraged and very much looking forward to that. On top of that, an absolutely unheard of precedent here, and we're praying that this is just the beginning of what the Lord is going to do in our ministry here in Idaho and Youth Dynamics as a whole. We have already extended an offer to an area director who will either be based here in Horseshoe Bend or in Emmett. That's to be determined in the near future. He's accepted, and now they're beginning the support raising process. So pray for this couple named Ben and Allison. I'll tell you more about them in the future as they step into that whole new venture. A couple of weeks ago, we had the opportunity of spending a weekend with most of the volunteers in this area for Youth Dynamics. Rock climbing and hiking and camping together. During that weekend, we met, obviously, lots of new people for us, but volunteers with Youth Dynamics. And one of them sent us an email just a couple of days ago, and I'm going to quote her from her email. "I wanted to take the time to say that it was wonderful to meet you and Linda and start getting to know both of you. I was so encouraged by each of you and your ability to connect and care for people so naturally. You both were at the top of my list as one of my highs for the weekend." What a blessing. And just goes to show you that you don't know the impact. We had no idea that we had that kind of an impact on this young lady. And yet we did. And we thank the Lord for that. We have 3 prayer requests we'd like to lay before you in closing with this video. Number 1, that you pray for wisdom. Pray for wisdom as we deal with the house issues, obviously. Wisdom as we work with various team members in Youth Dynamics to develop the ministry that God has called us here to develop. And we ask also that you pray for patience. So wisdom, patience, that we will wait for the Lord to lead us and create the contacts for the ministry as we develop those. And also patience as we wait for our new house and get into that. But also pray for humility for us, that as we step into new responsibilities, new relationships, new places, new opportunities, new office, new community, that we would step in as representatives of Christ and not foist upon people our ideas, our desires, but simply join with them in what God is already doing and participate in that. So wisdom, patience, and humility. I know those are dangerous prayer requests, but we're in a place where we really would like to see the Lord do that. So thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for continuing to encourage us as we get emails from you all and phone calls. We really appreciate it. God is on the move for His honor and glory here in Idaho. For Youth Dynamics in Horseshoe Bend, we say, see ya.